Hey everybody, this is Kenny E chiming in on Monday, October 6th, day after my birthday. So first of all, thanks to everybody who wished me a happy birthday yesterday. It was a great day. Got a big swim in for training, 3,500 yards out at Lake Allatoona. But afterwards, got to go see Neil deGrasse Tyson, black astrophysicist, who we share a birthday. The man was working on his birthday just for me. Anyway, he gave his show, and it was a fantastic show. A lot of this stuff, some of the stuff I'd seen on his channel, but a lot of new stuff, and the way he presents just logic and science is fascinating and engaging. So thank you, Neil deGrasse Tyson, for your work and for keeping your show on your birthday. And we had dinner at a nice restaurant. Today is the first day of taper, so we're less than 2 weeks away from IRONMAN California. And taper is funny to me because it still seems like I'm working out. Today it was 3,000 yards in the pool of zone 4, all zone 4. You know, other than the warm up, it was 100% zone 4, like over 2,000 yards of high intensity training. But it felt good. I was never in any danger of not finishing. I felt great. And so I think these last couple of weeks are really about taking things down slowly and then getting ready for the race mentally as well as physically, giving the body a chance to absorb the weeks and months of training that you put into it so that you can be ready to kick ass on race day. So with that said, I'm going to close it off. And remember, you don't have to be fastest, just be fearless. Hey everybody, Kenny E here, Black Iron Tri. Welcome to another workout day. Today is Wednesday, October the 8th, and we've got an interval workout on tap. I actually missed Tuesday. Let me explain that a little bit. I pushed all my workouts out a day. So I get a rest day every week. It's usually Friday in prep for big weekends. Sometimes I move those around, and I really didn't feel great yesterday. I felt pretty bad, actually. Didn't get any sleep Monday night. And woke up Tuesday drained, or got up Tuesday drained, and feeling like I was coming down with a little cold or something. Fortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case, but no energy yesterday. So I spent a good part of the day just trying to recuperate, get some rest. So I made Tuesday my rest day. I moved it from Friday to Tuesday. Normally the coach sets the rest days on Friday in prep for the bigger weekends with the long rides and long runs, what have you. But I do have that flexibility. So this would have been Tuesday's workout, and I'll do everything up till the weekend and get back on track. That said, I did want to bring up too, a little chat about taper. So we are in the first of 2 taper weeks before the race. And taper does not mean a complete drop off of working out. And I get reminded of that every time I hit taper because I think of taper coming up and I say, okay, things are going to ease up. Well, they don't ease up 100%. You still have some intensity. You're still trying to keep your muscles and your body and your cardio active, remembering and absorbing everything you've been doing for the last few months. For example, Monday swim was still over 3,000 yards. It's not a little swim, at least not for amateurs, not for me. And then today we still got an interval workout. 5 intervals up near threshold in a pyramid, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, then back down to 5 and 4. So not easy, not simple workouts. But what you're doing is you're easing off the accelerator as you approach race day, maintaining fitness while allowing your body to recover from the hard work you've been doing. So that said, we're going to go ahead and kick off, get this rolling. And thanks for joining me here today. We're going to kick through this workout, and we'll get back with you in a few minutes. In the meantime, this is Kenny E signing off. Be fearless. All right, folks, that'll do it for today's interval speed workout. It's a good workout. Taper indeed. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off here. Jump in the shower, get relaxed, get some more fuel, and get the rest of this day rolling. In the meantime, it's Kenny signing off. Be fearless. Hey everybody, Kenny E, Black Iron Tri. Today we've got a speed workout run. 3 intervals in zone 5. I think they're 2 minutes each. And with a nice long warm up or 10-minute warm up and a 5-minute warm or cool down. So this actually looks like a taper workout. Not as intense as previous days. We're going ahead and get this in, 40 minutes all in. It's rated a 5 out of 5 on Zwift though, in terms of intensity. So I expect to do a little work and a lot of sweat. All right, this is Kenny signing off for now. I'm gonna go ahead and get this in. Hey everybody, this is Kenny E. Getting in today's workout, very straightforward. You've got an hour on the bike in zone 2, followed by a 15-minute run off the bike, and then some strength work later on this afternoon probably. We are only 9 days away from race day as of the taping of this. It's Friday of our taper week, and therefore the workouts are getting lighter, and it feels good to ease up. But you get nervous that you're losing too much fitness. Trust the training. Trust what your coach tells you or whatever plan you're using and follow through. So I hope to take some video next week. We take off for California on Thursday of race week, the 16th. And then spend a couple of days doing all the check-in stuff, getting familiar with the area, going to the Ironman Village, and of course, collecting any last minute essentials. For example, you can't fly with CO2 cartridges. Not sure if you knew that, but CO2 cartridges are what we use to fill our tires on the road if we have a flat and need to repair on the road. They're very convenient, very small cylinders that attach to a valve, and you can't get on a plane with them, even in your checked baggage. I've sometimes, before I knew that, I'd put it in my bike bag or whatever, and they'd be gone. Unless they're attached to a life jacket, you cannot fly with CO2 cartridges. So this is something you have to pick up on at the race venue, and guarantee you're going to pay anywhere from 3 to 5 times as much for them because of demand. It is what it is. Anyway, let's get this workout in and on and get it over with, so that we can get on with the rest of our day. This is Kenny E, signing off. Be fearless. All right, I'll do it for the ride. No time to sit around. Got to get on this run right away. ride in socks, but I definitely run in socks. It's important that the socks are made of moisture wicking material and are comfortable, have some cushion. These are Dickies brand. I don't have a specific brand to recommend, but I like these. And then I also recommend that you wear socks that definitely cover your heel. I'm not trying to be cute with short socks. I've done that in the past. And as you run 26 miles, the back of your heel and that shoe do not get along. And I scratched that up pretty bad. I've done that a couple of times. Didn't wise up. But finally I've gotten wise. I wear long socks, something that's gonna protect my heel, the rest of my ankle area from the shoe while I'm running. It's just a long way. You might even consider, for an Ironman, you have a bag that's called a special needs bag for both the bike and the run that are available halfway through each. Might recommend throwing in an extra pair of socks in the special needs bag for the run so that when you get to the 13.1 mile mark, you can put on some fresh socks. Just something to think about. Let's get this run in real quick here, 15 minutes. Can you hear that? All right, that's gonna do it for the short brick this morning. An hour on the bike, steady state, 15 minutes on the treadmill at what I think is Ironman pace for me. Right under 6 miles an hour, or about 10 minute, 10-second miles. Really have improved on my cadence. I was getting steps upwards of 180 steps per minute on that run. It really does make a difference. And so I'm gonna try to hold on to that for the race. All right, let's take a few minutes to take a little break, and then we'll get some lifting in, which I probably won't record. You guys are probably tired of seeing that, but just a 20-minute strength workout, and that'll wrap it up for today. Then one more weekend of workout, 3-hour ride tomorrow, 3 hour 15 minutes, followed by a 40-minute run, and then 3,000 yards, open water if we can. The weather's starting to turn a little bit, so we'll play that by ear on Sunday. All right, that's Kenny E signing off for now. Remember, don't have to be fastest, just fearless. All right, Sade is ready for another morning of fun. Hey everybody, Kenny E here, Black Iron Tri. Getting ready to get this Saturday ride in. A little shorter than normal, 3 hours today as we continue with taper and get ready for the race. Just a week out now, a week and a day, and we will be racing. But a week from now, I'll be doing nothing but getting ready for the race. Won't be doing any exercise next Saturday, no training. Kenny signing off for now. Gonna get this 3 hours in, a little 40-minute run afterwards, and we're gonna call it a Saturday. Be fearless. All right, Black Iron Tri, we are more than an hour into today's workout. Got a couple more hard intervals to do and then coast for about an hour. Get it all in, just checking in. Busy on the trail today, and cold. I know I said I normally don't ride in socks, but today I had to make an exception. It's a little chilly out here. So anyway, gonna get back at it. This is Kenny E, Black Iron Chai, signing off for now. Peace. All right, Black Iron Tri, that's gonna do it for the ride today. Let's see what we got. "56 miles in 3 hours and 12. Not bad. Okay, let's go ahead and get that run in and wrap up this Saturday workout. Well, folks, that's going to do it for today. Let's see what we clocked for the run. It's kind of bright sun. Looks like 4.3 miles for 45 minutes. Not bad. All right, that'll wrap up Saturday's workout. Time to go home, get some rest and some fuel, and hopefully do an open water swim tomorrow. We'll see what the weather says. In the meantime, remember, stay fearless. Hey everybody, it's Kenny E, Black Iron Tri. We're back out at Lake Allatoona. His partner in crime, dealing with all this beautiful sunshine. Anyway, getting in this last swim before the race. Not that long, just about a total of maybe a little less than about 2,800 yards. Anyway, just wanted to come out here and follow the plan, which says get one more swim in on open water. Feel very blessed and fortunate to be able to do that. Anyway, Kenny E signing off and get this in. We'll get back with you. Be fearless.